Hello! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 3 of my West Coast adventure. Today was all about a very different kind of experience, something I had been looking forward for a while. I set off early in the morning, driving the same scenic coastal route past Pancake Rocks, but this time my destination was Underworld Adventures near Charleston. This experience actually starts with having something to eat. Just kidding. Well, before anything, we need to eat. So, Underworld Adventures has a cafe inside. Since I was the first one to arrive, I had a little bit of time to relax. I spent some time enjoying a coffee and a pipe. We were taken in small groups. Once everyone in the group arrives, we were taken to another room in the building and given a briefing, along with gear, including a wetsuit. Then we were driven into the national park until we reach a point where vehicles can't go any further. From there, the Nile River Rainforest Train ride begins. A short scenic train ride through lush native forest. It's a small cute train that takes you into the forest, and while we are on it, a guide tells us about what we are passing and shares some history. While we wait for the others, I'll tell you what I'm up to today. So today, I'm going to walk through limestone caves. This specific cave is Metro Cave in Charleston. It's an 8-kilometer maze formed by the underground capture of Unfiltered Creek, tributary of the Nile River, located in Paparoa National Park.
So we do call it the floater. We're determined to mother based out of a town called Renton on our west coast. So a guy called Rowan came up here one fine day in 1999 and he climbed up to the top. And to the best of our knowledge, when he climbed up there, he looked around, took a few pictures and he climbed back down. And no one else has ever followed in his footsteps since. So if anyone fancies some rock climbing today, you could be the second person to ever climb the ship's bow. Pretty amazing to think that water was once upon a time way up there. Tyrannosaurus Rex running alongside the train track. Very strange, very strange. Now they did lose a monkey when...
Underworld Adventures runs guided walking tours through these caves, so if you are keen, make sure you book before you go.
So yeah, very beautiful cave. We're super lucky to be here today. So thanks for coming, guys. So they needed it to power their hydraulic stamping batteries to build and extract the gold from the black sand. Also brought us water as well, which powers the lots and other things as well. It's also used to brew their beer, their whiskey and all that jazz. To keep them alive, keep them happy in the town. So this was dug the hard way.
After some time, we reach the end of the train tracks. From there, it's a walk through the forest. I was pretty surprised by how well they created the walking path through the forest. Up to this point, it's a flat land, and then it starts climbing towards the cave entrance.
We're real dirty. As soon as we touch it, we're doing tens of thousands, if not millions years worth of damage. Because they're formed largely from water. Water and oil don't mix. So as soon as we touch them, we're destroying the growth of these beautiful formations. They're pretty close to our pathway.
This is Ray, our guide. He knows these caves like the back of his hand and is incredibly knowledgeable. Before we enter the cave, he gave us a brief on what to do and what not to do while we are inside. Here we go into the caves. From here, it's a descent into Metro Caves, one of the New Zealand's incredible underground cave systems.
So it looks like cauliflower melted cheese on top of it. How was this formed? You see this big crack, this big fracture line in the limestone. So that happened about 5 million years ago when the limestone erupted out of the ocean. Now in that crack and in that fracture there's a whole lot of water. Now that water is very acidic. This formation here though is about 280 to 260,000 years old. Pretty amazing really. One time New Zealand was a part of Australia, but during Gondwana we broke up from Australia. We got the better half though.
Metro Cave is known for its dramatic limestone formations, underground rivers, glowworms, and waterfalls. Walking through it feels like stepping into a hidden world beneath the forest floor. The landscape was under the sea around 30 million years ago, before being pushed upward over the time.
Once upon a time, all these rocks are way up here in this part of the cave called the fishbowl. So this cave is filled with water because it was once the height of the ship. So I hope you're not too hungry. You probably might be quite hungry after the tour. Plenty of good food in our cafe. Hopefully not advertising by the way.
And over the past 200,000 years, weathering and water dissolving, the limestone have shaped the cave system.
When you come down here too, like
Along the way, he explained a lot about how it was formed and how it was discovered.
yeah, thanks. I'll be a millionaire if I could bottle of that water. Mineral water. Those are beautiful. That's running every single day here. Someone in Christchurch cracked one open and they found a 5 million old penguin skeleton in it. Pretty amazing, eh? That's calcite. Close it down there when you're done. So they come in all different shapes and sizes. This one is That one's nice one. So yeah, calcium. Fish one, a pretty different difference. So yeah, they come in different shapes and sizes.
The deeper we went into the cave, the narrower it became. Sometimes we even had to bend down to move through.
Watch your step, watch your heads. Yeah, don't knock too much. Familiar with what stalactites are, what stalagmites, what stalagmites are? I'll simplify the science real quick for us newbies then. Satisfying watching paint dry though. They're pretty. Because Donald Trump bans natural straws. He said he'd take the profits for us. Now over here, see that? That's 2 weeks or 10 years for one of it. We'll see. So they're all different generations of sea creatures. Has anyone been to the Pancake Rocks? Yeah, nice. Pretty much this is the older brother to the Pancake Rocks. They're all from Australia, they all uplifted at the same time. Now each of these layers is dead sea creatures that died during catastrophic events in the world's history. So down here we're going to get quite low, get quite slow. So just remembering your helmets, they're going to add an extra few centimetres for tops of your head. So just take a wee bit of a drop down here, take your time. And then when you come up here, you can see our transgender stalagmite. Someone came down here and snapped them off. They fell down here, they reactivated to make an arc around us, pushing the water droplet around itself away. Swiss cheese country, pretty amazing. So if you'd like put a fork in there, you can pull out different layers of silt. I don't know how old the mud is. I reckon it'll be about 330,000 years old. Chum, he knew a whole lot better, he didn't come alone. He came with a guy called Johnny Curry. There's Johnny Curry's footprint right there, if you want to see that. So a wee while ago, in December of 1960, Johnny Curry was way above us in our rainforest. He was looking for some trees to cut down to build himself. And coming up here, I'll get you to point out to everyone that this right here is our Jeff Formation. This big chunk of calcite is quite the sight. It's about 180,000 years young. Which is pretty amazing. Yeah, makes me hungry just sitting down here. We'd make a fortune if we sold down the cafe, I reckon. Yeah, you have to run it. Going to go on a tour, I was talking with one of the guys and they leaned over him and snapped that up. Yeah, so that's what happens. Yum yum. So can anyone feel that breeze around us? A wee bit of a breeze, I'm wearing shorts, I can feel that.
Inside, it was pitch dark. If we turned off our lights, you wouldn't be able to see who was next to us.
It's the most unnatural thing you'll see through the cave apart from me.
I usually have good eyesight in the dark, but in there, it was just completely black. For a second, I felt like I was blind.
Now, if you believe it or not, this is what the inside of a giraffe actually looks like. We'll make our way towards the main entrance. Watch your step, you can see some pretty amazing formations there. And you can see this amazing big pillar up here, this big stalagmite. Right here, it looks a bit like a Greek pillar. So that's doing a very good job at holding up the cave for us.
Huh? He consistently reminded us why we shouldn't touch the limestone formations and how our oily skin can damage them. He even showed us examples of what people have done in the past. Apple crumble is gone.
Apple crumble, yeah.
It's gone.
That's still there though, that's insane. Yeah, they are. We do come. It's not worth it. There's definitely a right way and there's definitely a wrong way. Go the right way, please. There'll be qualified cave explorers after this. Take your time, take your time. Looks pretty yum, doesn't it? Now how that's formed is the water. Drop, drip, 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 drop.
Oh dear.
Those horror movies.
Yeah. So I can do it.
Oh.
As we moved deeper, we reached a waterfall at the end of the cave. Man, it looks like an entrance to another world.
It's like something out of a movie, isn't it?
It was so beautiful. It's hard to believe places like this still exist, untouched, raw and completely hidden from the surface. This is one of those experiences that really shows how much untapped natural beauty New Zealand has.
But in 2018, a guy called Nile River who repelled our very marriage life down there. A few days still get married here.
After spending some time there, taking it all in, we turned back. On our way back, we took a slight detour to go deeper into the cave, where we were lucky enough to see glowworms lighting up the darkness like stars.
Yeah, but pretty incredible.
A moment that honestly felt unreal. At first, you don't realize they are glowworms. You just see what looks like worms and their webs. But when you turn off the light, it feels like standing under a sky full of stars.
And there's another one up there. Please, mate. Thank you.
He's on the move.
He's on the prowl.
Well, they're after each other. We're going to see a bloody fight to the death.
Exactly, yeah, well, I'll do a good day today if that happens. The rumour has it if you touch a glowworm, your bum will glow forever. Which is why I wear my shorts today, guys.
I couldn't capture that on video, so I took some pictures. They look like blue stars even though in the photos they appear white. On the way back, we had to cross a small water stream. When we first passed through, water level was very low, but on the way back, it has risen to almost our calves. It might have only taken a couple of minutes.
So this is the king of the cave, guys. He is 160,000 years young. So he's a bit younger than me. So Ray, I talked about the train.
Yeah.
I've come to direct. This is Jim's best friend. That's what we call the Ray formation of the cave. So if you're looking, you can see the pubs.
No.
We've gone round and round circles. Apple crumble's just down there. Apple crumble. We're not going to go that way though. We're going to go back around and check out Apple crumble again. There's a lot of money. So yeah, hopefully that's one Ray. You really have to want them.
I've got to ask what it.
Yeah, see what it goes. And I'll tell him I'll see him tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
After spending half the day immersed in the underground adventure, we made our way back to the cave entrance.
Yeah, we're only down there for a couple of hours. We're going to spend a bit longer in the cave today than we normally do. Only like another 25 minutes.
Well, I don't regret.
So.
We then headed back through the forest, took the train, and returned to where we started.
Yeah, they go on the track. It's like
Everyone was a bit quiet on the way back, as if we were still processing the experience and adjusting to being back in the real world. Once we got back to the cafe, I headed towards the coast to visit Cape Foulwind Sea Colony. You should visit West Coast. It's pretty beautiful. Some places are on its natural habitat. Like I think this like there's quite a lot of untouched beauty. So I would say just come here and have a look at it. Enjoy, and you can see all the pretty amazing places. No regrets. The walk to the sea colony is easy and well maintained, following the coastline with incredible ocean views along the way. Cape Foulwind is home to a large colony of New Zealand fur seals, and you can often see them lying on the rocks, swimming below, or simply soaking up the sun. If you pass this sign, it means you've already gone past the whipping platform. It took me a while to realize I had walked past it, so I turned back. At first, you might not see a single sail. It just looks like a regular coastal viewpoint. But if you look carefully or zoom in your camera, you'll start to notice sails scattered everywhere. This place is perfect if you enjoy coastal walks, wildlife, and dramatic scenery. Watching the sails go about their day while waves crash against the cliffs is both relaxing and impressive. Since it was about to rain, I headed back to my hotel. So, it's the end of day 3. Tomorrow is the last day. So far so good. the place I stayed. They have a beautiful countryside bar, and on Sunday evenings it turns into a local gathering spot where people come together to chat, eat, and enjoy. It felt cozy, welcoming, and honestly quite homely. They even have a friendly little party. How cool is that?
Yeah, here's some cheese, sweetheart. You can't see her roses probably anymore, probably. Hey, Sash. Hey. Good to have Mum home.
Go walking and get that weight off you.
It's all fair.
I had my eye on these Sunday roast. I once had a Sunday roast with a couple of my office friends, and since then, I really started enjoying it. I have to say, their Sunday roast was absolutely worth it. It was the perfect way to end day 3, a full day of adventure balanced with a relaxed Sunday night. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in day 4 as the West Coast journey continues. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss the next part.